So it seems like they're wrapping this particular storyline up with Jay and Ernestine, and by gosh, it's like it's about time because the storyline is dead and it has no more juice left in it. Let's go.
I could agree. I do love the healthy family dynamic. I feel like that's something that I don't know. Maybe like the last year or so of our marriage, we just didn't have, and it became the norm.
Interestingly, men will try to fight a lot for a family structure that even when it is gone, they will always try to see exactly if them can try fight for it. It is said that men actually fight for marriages more than women do. Ladies, you can argue that up with the divorce court because really and truly, as you can see, most of the divorces that are initiated definitely are initiated by women. That's what the statistics saying right now. But you know what? Go ahead and debunk me. There's nothing wrong with that. but yes, and Jay is not innocent by any stretch of the means. But I'm just saying, Jay has held on to this a little bit too long, if you ask me.
Just not being healthy, not being happy, not being in a space where we could all be together. And I guess it's crazy that after we broke up, somehow was able to kind of bring that back into place. Um,
I think, Jeremy, I know we're already divorced, but I do think that we have grown to have an emotional tie to each other lately. And I think it's time to break that tie.
You know what? I could have never. This is the first time I can give her some amount of credit for acknowledging all of that. Because yes, them have an emotional tie that needs to be let go. Like I show y'all before, Nadia have a little sugar daddy, and I have the sugar daddy on the channel. If y'all see the sugar daddy, but yeah, I feel like Jay, what Ernestine has done by coming in back to Jay's life like this is that she has not allowed him to be able to move on properly. And sometimes our partners do this. They try to find ways and means of getting back into the mix, just not to afford it to be able to move on properly so that way you can, move on from them and find somebody else. They do. So we can respect that she at least is trying to do this because, boy, Ernestine, definitely for the streets.
I think that if Nadia is who you love, then you should go get her and you should go be with her.
mm.
And we'll still be here. I'll still be here as your friend. I'll still be here as Ava's mother.
So when you say break that tie, I don't know. Like, what do you mean by that?
I'm saying I think it's time for us to let each other go emotionally. And I'm not perfect. I have so much stuff going on in my life and stuff I need to rid myself of and really just work through and sort through. And I don't even want you caught in the crossfire of any of my mess. And I think it's best that you go find true love if that's what you want and let this go emotionally.
You know what's interesting about this though? But this was the same woman that and again, no, look, I'm giving her the credit for letting it go, but it's how much she gaslighted Jeremy and how much she told him, that he's the reason why she does this and he's the reason why she does that. But the truth is, all this time, she was the actual reason. That's why O'Neill has always said you must take 100% responsibility for everything that has occurred in your life because you're the person that's making it happen. Just like how German needs to take charge of his drinking just the same. Because don't feel any way. Hold on. We do know about Jeremy's drinking. We're very aware. We're very aware, and I don't like the drinking with Jeremy either. Just like I'm gonna like the drinking with Pierre. Okay. However, because it's relating to Ernestine in this particular light, I'm speaking on this because Ernestine herself has kind of held on to this. And it was her that needed to break this particular tie with Jeremy because she's kind of hold on to Jeremy longer than she should.
Because I care about you that much, or I want you to be free. I want you to go find love. And if it's with Nadia, then I think you need to do that. And we'll still co parent and be healthy and be friends.
No, I agree. Um, I care about you too. I love you a great deal, and that'll never change. Uh,
Yeah.
but I think I agree with that. If you feel like there's other things that you need to kind of rid yourself of, and I mean, I understand, and not to mention, your mom is still kind of fresh. So,
This is more than her mom, Jay, please. The woman has been running the streets, man. Come on. The woman has been dashing out the pum pum from here to there to whatever it is. This is another part of it with Jay. He's denying like just basic facts. Your ex-wife is a road runner. She's a track star. She loves the road. Her pum pum is always used. So part of it is also Jay. Yes, him have the part him need to take responsibility for it, because the truth is he's acting like him don't understand that this is who Ernestine has become. That's who she's become. She's being used left, right, and center. Everybody gets a turn off of her. One man to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next. That's how Ernestine has been doing this. So that's why I also flag Jay for him thing, but I'm glad they're closing it.
I just want you to be free. That's how much I care about you. I want you to be free, and I want you to get abundance in this new year. And if it's love with Nadia or love with someone else, I want you to have that. And we'll be friends forever.
absolutely,
How?
absolutely.
Can always be friends.
Oh,
No, I don't know about them being friends, because when you become friends, friends get it on. That's all I can tell you right now. You have to be careful with the friend thing, because male friends aren't the best. But I understand what they mean. In other words, co-parent as best as them possibly can. That's what they should do at this point, and that's what they should do. But yeah, I mean, hey, I'm glad they've brought this story to a close. Hopefully, we can open a different chapter, because I always felt like Nadia brought something to the table, but Ernestine didn't make it easier either. You know what I mean? Even though, of course, Nadia did her little thing, the whatever it is time that she did it. But also, Jay was over here messing with Ernestine. But hey, all is a good way. I can give the writers credit for at least wrapping this up. Hopefully, wrap it up. Give me a take on this one, friends. You like the fact that they've wrapped this up? Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm going to talk to you also.